Alright, welcome back to MDawg, and we are having fun out on the Norwegian Sea. I'm actually right at the end here. 8 minutes left till we've been here an hour. And this has just been, I think, a really cool 50 minutes of fishing here. First of all, we're down here at the 41-meter hole. And the secret sauce to what we're doing and catching the amount of pollock that we're catching is not letting the lure go all the way to the bottom. And somebody posted this in BK, and I was reading about their post, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. And yeah, like the whole thing that they're doing here is, first of all, you're going to catch a lot of like saithe and mackerel on the drop, occasionally pollock as well. But if you fish at around 30 to 35 meters down, when it does drop all the way, you seem to be much more likely to catch pollock right now. So if I go to pollock, I mean, that's like, I've had some pollock streaks before, but 18 in less than an hour, that seems like a lot to me. And if you fished out here in Norway a lot, you know that like pollock, even small ones, pollock tend to be pretty good silver, pretty good XP, all things considered. And we are on the 41-meter bank, but we're using a setup that gives us a very good bite rate. And next time I cast, I'll show you, I'll try to show you the setup if we don't get something on the drop. So let's see if this works here and goes to 35. It looks like it's going to. We'll stop it pretty close to 35 is what I usually do. And then we want to start light perking it. So we're about, you know, what, between 5 and 10 meters off the bottom. So we're clearly up above the bottom since we're at 41. And we just kind of want to sit here light perking. And for the most part, it's been a very good bite rate. We have had a wide variety. I will say in the overnight hours, it's probably worth going ahead and letting it drop to the bottom. Just because in the very latest portion of the overnight hours, the bite rate will slow down if you do this like above the bottom tactic. This is about as long as I've ever seen it go without getting a bite, by the way. So I do think overnight it might be worth letting it go down to the bottom, but for the daytime, it's been pretty cool fishing off the top, off the bottom. Trying to see where we are. All right, let's get it a little bit closer to 30 here. Again, this is the longest I've seen it this whole hour. Maybe we should let it go to the bottom right now just to kind of keep the bite rate going. But I mean, I haven't had to do this whole time other than the overnight portion. So letting it go to the bottom, you see like the line going out, we actually get down to like 45. So we've been fishing like probably more than 10 meters off the bottom. Now that we're at the bottom, we get a quick bite rate. The problem is, if you go all the way to the bottom, you are going to see, you'll still get the pollock because of the lure, because of the setup we're using, but I think the percentage will go down. I just don't think it'll be as high a percentage. Okay, here's the setup. We're using Lurker 103, 4.0 hook, fire stick red, fire tube red, small fillet saithe. All of the bottom, the drop shots are all the same. 3.0 hooks, black handmade foam, which is the 004, black beads. We're using that. I've been using that this whole time. All right, there's 35. Let's see if we can get a bite here in the normal amount of time. Someone in chat just asked if 41 meters active, so this must be a pretty known thing at this point. I've been so out of touch that like I just haven't seen anything about it. I saw this post about it and was like, oh, that looks good, let me try it. And it has in fact been very good. That's a nice mackerel. I feel like between mackerel, saithe, and pollock, that's got to be the top 3 fish we're catching. We have had like some whiting is probably next. Not many sculpin. Only one cod, only one haddock. Couple cusk, but not much. Cusk, of course, was middle of the night when we were letting it go all the way to the bottom some. All right, that's 57 minutes, so let's just get another fish or two. Second haddock. About 65 fish in 60 minutes, by the way, is what we're probably going to end up at. It is interesting that I haven't hit a pollock since this one. I do think pollock sometimes come in waves, though. We probably had like times where we caught nothing but pollock for a few minutes. Maybe another mackerel, or it could be a whiting, although whitings certainly, I think, happened more off the bottom than they did. You can catch whitings anywhere, but I bet this is a mackerel. Oh, a herring. We did have one pretty big herring. 529 gram herring. That's also a nice fish. All right, so we are talking about 1 hour. Yeah, let's just call it. It's 1 hour. Let's see how we did. All right, let's just check the total before I look at the cafe, in case there's anything we have in the cafe. It's been a while since I've had like 1,000+ hour. That is awesome. All right, trophy mac order. Yeah, we're not going to have anything. We're not going to have anything because we weren't fishing off the bottom. But that is amazing. I might have to do that again a little later. That was just so good. Look at all these pollock. This is the secret sauce. Using those black foams, keeping it off the bottom, fishing at 35-meter depth at 41. Let me see if any of, especially the biggest pollock, oops. I'm assuming they're all foam rubber fish, but you never know. We could have one from the actual lurker. Yeah, there's lurker 103. Foam rubber fish. Foam rubber fish. Yeah, so a lot of them were foam rubber fish. Okay, hey, we'll take 1,000 silver. That is beautiful. Okay, best of luck to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.